What is up, you guys? It is your boy Jad here from Puma Plow. Welcome back to another Farming Simulator 19. We're back on the Millennial Farmer map, and oh boy, we have I don't even know where to start. We have things going out of control. It is winter, as you can tell. I'm driving combines around, as you can tell. Why I'm doing that, I'm not sure. I know why I'm doing it. So a couple of our fields came out mature and it snowed. So instead of letting them potentially wither, which I guess is a thing, right? Scott withering. I don't think I can't control that in here. So we've harvested field 9. You can see there's a ton of skippers because combines in the snow, not a thing. And so you got stuff moving up here now. So we need to go ahead and change these. Trying to get these guys up here. Kind of a whole thing to get stuff to cooperate the way that I wanted it to. I won't even lie, it was. That's okay. So we'll get stuff changed over. I'm gonna work on harvesting this field. It's gonna be magical, okay? Gonna be magical. All right, stop you and stop you. Okay, we need to get your auto drive set back up. And then horseplay. Now, I will be having a lot of skippers in this field as well. But that's just the way it is. They do not like turning in the snow. They get a little crazy. And I mean, by a little, I mean a lot crazy. Combines go absolutely insane turning in the snow. But it's kind of a trip and kind of an experience. I know I normally don't make the videos in the dark, but I thought it could be kind of funny to make one in the dark for you guys, because why not? At least part of this video. Don't think I'm going to do all this video right now. I'll like work on this field and come back to it a little later is what I'm kind of thinking. So anyway, horseplay open. And we should be able to grab from the other combine. Okay. And I had to run, I was like, why is he not coming? Not to his point yet. I had to run auger wagon in the other field. Like, that's all there is to it. I had to. I could not just let horseplay do it. It was bad. So I'll probably end up running cart again. And really the 2-track doesn't handle snow very bad at all. It's actually pretty good. To be honest, it really is. Take you off auto drive, fire you up, put your auger wagon, open the cover. Don't ask me why they're in the middle of the field. It just works better on this field. I swear. Oh, little harvesting in the snow. Harvesting in the snow. I'm not okay with it. I really am not. I don't want my crops to wither out. So, you know, that gamble we did about like, oh, can we just fast time and maybe they'll be okay? Yeah, they're not. They're not okay. This is a thumbnail if I've ever seen it, by the way. Throwing that out there right about, you know, a chow right there. Yeah, harvesting the snow is just not, it's not fun at all. I'm going to be honest, it's not. And I don't like doing this, but one of those things we have to do it at this point. I have no other option. I don't want to wither my crop. The next day of winter, let's see, weather-wise, it's going to rain again, or sorry, snow, and then snow. So we could potentially, I really don't want to lose a bunch of crop. I don't know if I can harvest in much more snow than I already have, you know. The trucks are able to drive around fairly well. The combine's not so hot. That other auger wagon tractor, not at all. It's really bad, actually. This tractor handles it okay, but the other tractor, not so much. Big articulated tractors would probably handle it better, but I don't know. I haven't run those on wagons, basically, but I would imagine they would handle snow better. The time I went and sold a bunch of stuff in the snow, then yeah, I used it, and it worked out fairly well. The big auger wagon, or big, what's it called? Articulated tractor. So the semi-trailer, that worked out fairly well. But for right now, the semis are able to get around. It's just, yeah, this is not an ideal situation right now. So I think what I'm going to do, guys, is I am going to pause the recording and I will come back with an update on this field at a future later, still in this video, but like I'll be back. Goodbye. Alrighty, guys. After a fair bit of time so far, we are back into this harvest. I'm kind of just afraid to fast time at this point. I really rather not. You guys can see we're knocking this field out, and it's our last field that we have that is currently ready. So we'll be done with this part of the harvest here shortly, but it's just kind of crazy. Like, it is actually kind of insane. Oh, excuse me. Driving in the snow is something. The combines you can see up here, like literally the combine will swerve. Like, once they get going in a straight line, it's not bad. They handle it fairly well. It's kind of surprising actually how they handle it once they get going in a straight line. Of course, harvesting corn in the snow is never something you want to do. I mean, you can get by with it in real life as long as there's not a lot of snow on the actual plant, because that's, you know, it shakes it into the head and then makes a mess of the inside of your combine. As long as there's just snow on the ground, you totally do this in real life. So that's what we're going with. It snowed. We had a windstorm. There's no corn on the plant. Dang it, I keep saying the corn. There's no snow on the plant. Just corn. Like, we're good. We're fine. It's okay. Sure. That's what we're going with. I have been driving this auger wagon the whole time, but, you know, I can run a lot faster, of course, than auto drive can and whatnot. I mean, it's doing all right with the other combine. I haven't really been emptying the other combine hardly at all, so this has been working out quite well, actually. And let's see, is he empty now? Not empty. He's getting there, though. He's almost empty. 4, 3, 2. There he goes. All right, he's empty. I'll go empty myself. And honestly, when I'm this close to the homestead, I should just run. Probably next load, I'll just start running to the homestead instead of driving all the way up north in the field here. Up to the tractor. Or not the tractor, the trucks. Got 2 trucks sitting up here. And I'm not harvesting lands on this field with Courseplay because of the river. The way we have it, this path works out quite well. Probably work better if it's just one combine, but having 2, it actually does work out quite well. It's not bad. I don't mind it. I don't mind it at all. Because you mind the snow. I don't mind the rest of it. At least this tractor has decent lighting on it, you know. That is a good thing, because it's dark. It's real, obviously. You guys can tell it's dark. You know, we turn off our lights. It's like, yeah, this little truck light. Yeah, it's kind of a thing, I guess. So, holy cow, it's quite a thing, you know. It really is. So, all right, we'll run back down there here in a minute. I really don't like to be harvesting in the snow, but I would really hate if all this got withered. You know, we're starting to get somewhere financially on this map. You guys can see we still have 222,000, and that's just simply because, I mean, we had a lot more, obviously, but you know, fertilizer and seed costs are pretty healthy. So yeah, so hopefully we make it through with at least something to spring. I mean, I know we're in our first day of winter still, so probably not going to happen. I am not going to do any other field work right now on the map. I'm just going to let the fields play. Traction is definitely an issue. Say if I were to cultivate or something of the sort. Speaking of cultivators, I have made up my mind. I will be selling the cultivators. They are currently actually sitting at the shop with the 8RX waiting to be sold. And I will be going with something different. So that'll probably happen next episode or so, because I will need cultivators eventually. So, yep. I do like how the tires and the tracks and stuff turn white. I actually really do like that. That's one of my things about seasons I actually like. Yeah, there's not a lot of things about seasons. I'm kind of nervous about Farm Sim 22 coming out with seasons. A little nervous about that. Actually, I guess I can talk about it a little bit. You guys are watching this when it comes out at noon. I'm starting my normal stream, twitch.tv/Puma. Links in the description. But at 1 o'clock Central, I will be switching, instead of playing Farm Sim, I will be watching FarmCon and like live reacting to it and stuff and commentating on it a little bit. So that should be kind of interesting. I've never done like a restream or anything like that before. I've basically never restreamed a FarmCon or anything. So I thought it'd be kind of cool. And yeah, so I'm doing that Thursday at noon. And I'll have to look at what they're doing Saturday or Friday. I probably won't do it Friday, but I'll look at what they're doing, because I know they'll be live again on Friday as well. So, and you can see that combine is just struggling. Having all the struggles in the world. It really is. Okay, that other combine is being emptied. I was about to run over there, but that's kind of nice. I can just see headlights and we're good. I can then look at clients and like, oh yeah, it is being emptied. So we're good. We're good. Bit of a sunset going on too. Like a late sunset, you know? Very, very late sunset. Kind of funny. All right, so as you can tell, these rows are getting real short here. Or these passes, whatever you want to call them, they're getting real short, which is fine. That's not a bad thing, you know? Not a bad thing at all, actually. It's a good thing, because that means we were about done with the pain and the suffering of harvesting corn in the snow. Now, tomorrow in game, I'm anticipating our other fields will be ready. And that's going to be awful. To be completely honest, it is going to be awful. So I'm not in the slightest looking forward to that at all. And it's gonna be terrible. It really is. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it, because there's going to be more snow. So, because, you know, if the weather map comes true here, there's going to be more snow starting at 3 a.m. So it's gonna snow overnight. So hopefully, you know, and then 21, that's like, it's gonna snow basically all day. I can't harvest while it's currently snowing. At least I don't think I can. Maybe with that, I don't think I can. There is a modded combine out there that I have, or a modded head I had once upon a time that you could, that was made by my buddy Matt, but I don't think you can with these. Not totally sure, to be honest. So we'll basically have to burn an entire day. So I might have to harvest the rest of the fields in the dark. So if I do, I probably won't record it. And I'll probably have to use the big articulated John Deere to pull semi-trailer. Because if we get much more snow, the trucks aren't going to work. Like, they're just not going to work. So that's kind of a unfortunate thing, you know? It really is. It's going to be kind of crazy. So we'll probably have to use the big John Deere pull a semi-trailer. Goodness. That's going to be something, you know? That is going to be something. Let's see. I want to look at seasons again here just to make sure. Okay, I need to get better about checking this. About checking when, like, you know, corn cells or soybeans or whatever I have. Which right now is just corn, so I'm locked in till, you know, summer, end of summer next year, with the corn harvest here. So we might get some more. I don't know. How much do we have? I don't even know. We have quite a bit. We can hold a lot though. Hold a lot. Might do more. I don't know. I probably won't do more corn, but you never know. Sunflower, actually, I was very impressed with the sunflowers. They seemed like a pretty darn good money maker to me. So I might do sunflowers. Yeah, they seemed really good to me. I actually liked doing the sunflowers. They were very profitable as far as I was concerned. So we might have to do more. Of course, I'd like to do like wheat and barley and stuff, but canola. Can't really do that stuff. So. Okay. You are only 32%. You'll probably finish out your field. So let's go find the other guy. He's getting up there. He is 60-ish%. So let's go find him. He's right over yonder here. And I know I'm going to drive through some corn. Going to drive through some standing crop. But hey, let's put it this way. I can't see it. There. I can't see it. That's the excuse right there. Definitely. I can't see it. If I can't see it, how do I know I'm driving through it? A figment of your imagination, you know? Or something. So this Thursday stream, I will actually be playing Farms of Madison County. At least for a little bit. And then when FarmCon starts, I'll switch that. And then I'll probably go back to the Farms of Madison County as well. That would be my kind of like... It's kind of the theory or the schedule that I have kind of worked out in my head. Is like... Problem is I don't know how long FarmCon's going to be. Like today, it was only about an hour and a half. Or yesterday for you guys. About an hour and a half. So I'm kind of wondering if it'll be around that same length tomorrow. If that's the case, then we'll have time to go back and play some more farms in Madison County. So, should be pretty good either way. Should be pretty good. Need to be. What's... You're done. Done. Okay, you're done. Cool. Alright, we'll get him in a minute. My darn escape button, I swear. I'm gonna have to start looking for a new keyboard. I'd like to get the same keyboard I have, a Logitech G910, but I heard they were like double the price of what they should be right now. So I don't really want to pay that, but I'm gonna have to do something soon. This thing is getting frustrating. That escape key especially. Either I push it and it doesn't work, or it works like 2 or 3 times. Usually 2. Like I go into the escape menu and it pops up and goes away, or vice versa. So definitely gonna have to pull the trigger on something here before too much longer, but I guess that's okay. It's part of it, you know. Definitely part of it, guys. All right, you empty yet, bro? You empty, empty, empty. Empty, empty, empty. Like hefty, hefty, hefty over here. That's all right. That's all right. You gonna empty out, bud, or what? 5%. 4, 3, 1. Forgot 2. My bad. My bad. My bad. All right. We'll get this other combine empty, and then he can go park in the weeds somewhere, because hopefully we're not... Well, I know we're going to need him when there's snow on the ground. I'm just not looking forward to it. I just hope it's daytime, or at least not so dark. I really don't like recording Farm Sim in the dark, because y'all can't see anything. I can't see anything, y'all can't see anything, you know? So. Alright. We'll turn auto drive off for right now too, because we don't need it on. We'll fold our car and head up. And go ahead and empty this here, what you call it, out real fast. Combine. I say real fast. I don't really mean real fast, but, you know, that's okay. It is all good. It'll empty out eventually, I swear. Or we can actually see the percent down there, though. Yep. Today. Hello. Takes so long. It takes so long. That is okay. By the way, driving a combine in the car or in the snow. I keep saying corn, I mean snow. Driving a combine in the snow is next to impossible. If you need to turn, I mean, you can do it. You just gotta like not turn, you know. You need some sick power slides though. I'm not even touching the keyboard right now. There we go. Sick power slides, you know. They're pretty awesome. It's like the snow. I almost said corn. It's like the snow is slick. I know. Don't everybody like, whoa, what? At once now. It's like the snow is slick. Who would have ever thought? Who would have ever guessed that, you know? Not me. Not me. Or, wait. I deal with snow. I live in Missouri. We get snow here. A couple years ago, we had a lot of snow. We don't get a lot of snow every year. But when we get snow, we get snow. Sometimes we only get, a dusting. But sometimes, oh boy, look out. Oh, look out, come on. Sorry, excuse me, pardon me. Holy cow, I just want to top off real fast, buddy. I know it won't be fast. Actually, let's drive next to you. Come on. Go ahead and go down to your next pass. You're fine. Let's go. Let's go. So I went down to the city today. I'm sure I'll talk about this on stream, but probably in the Madison County series too. I was kind of hoping to go all the way downtown today. We had to go downtown, but not like all the way. And downtown St. Louis, that is. I don't go there very often. I try to avoid it for safety concerns and a lot of other concerns, but safety is a big part of it. It's not a good area. Like downtown St. Louis is not. I mean, if you're downtown, like all the way downtown, it's not that bad, but where we were at, kind of like, yeah, it was pretty bad. It's pretty bad. So we had to go down and get steel from the steel shop. The steel shop down there has the best price by far on steel, so I guess it's worth going down there. And I actually bent some of my candy canes up today, so that was fun and exciting. I'll talk about that more in a future video. I know I've talked about it a lot. Somebody said, by the way, that I should make them and sell them. I think that was in this series. I do like that idea, but I probably wouldn't do it. The biggest thing, well, maybe if I had like either an air conditioned shop or I could make a bunch over the winter and sell them, but it is so miserable hot down there right now. Humidity was cranked up. It's like in the 90s here right now. Like, it's just brutal. Like, I was sweating bullets today. It was hard to hold on to the steel I was working with because of my sweat. I know that's gross, and I know they make these things called gloves, but I'm not about to put on like gloves when it's that hot unless I really need to, because that would just make me sweat more. Like, it was terrible. It was miserable in the shed down there today. Of course, it's one of those days where it's just the time of year. You open the door of the truck when you get there, and you can literally hear the mosquitoes attack. So we had to deal with that. We got in our shed, and it was okay in the shed, and then we opened the door, and it was just like mosquito flood. So like where we were working, bending candy canes and stuff, as long as we had fans, it was okay. But if you got away from a fan, A, it was hot, and B, the mosquitoes would attack you. It was insane. Oh, let's shot spot. Spot, more like it. Holy cow. Where are you actually at? You're right there. Okay. You coming down the next pass? You are getting a little full, so run up here and grab him on his way back down. We could let the auto drive worker take over now, but I'm trying to finish up this field. That is what I'm trying to do here real fast, guys. Actually, here comes the auto drive worker right over there. We'll get to him first, so we'll go ahead and empty him, or at least ride next to him and pretend to empty, because he won't actually empty. It's really hard to empty these while you're harvesting. You have to go an awful long way, because barn yield's pretty good. Output of the combine's not that great. My arm itches now. I'm talking about mosquitoes. They're so bad right now. They're so bad. We got down there at like, it was middle afternoon. It was like 3 o'clock by the time we got down there. We had a bunch of stuff to take care of before going down there today. One of which was, going to the steel shop. So it definitely takes some time. It's not like I live in downtown St. Louis. I don't live really anywhere near downtown St. Louis. So for us to go down there is a bit of a drive. But like I said, they have great prices on steel. So, and you can get like custom sizes and stuff. Like they will, like Dad bought some round stock, some solid bar or something, solid steel bar or something we'll be working on here soon. And actually might make a video about that. We'll see. But he bought some of that, and like, they'll cut off what you want. You can run a chop saw in there. Apparently, like, if you're a regular to the steel shop, you can just like go in and run your own saw and stuff. Like, they don't care. Just we're not regulars, so we don't do that. We have the guy from the shop actually run this all for us and stuff, because that's what they're supposed to do. So yeah, we got that solid bar, and then we got, what did we get? 8 pieces, I think it was, 20-foot lengths of that 1/4-inch rod that I used to make my Christmas decorations. So yeah, I think there was 8. I think that's what that got. I don't know. I'm pretty sure. I don't remember now. I just know that I tied them down to the trailer. You bundle them up with some duct tape so they stay together. And then you run some straps, and that steel was getting so hot out in the sun, like it was burning my hand. Especially when by the time we got to the farm. I grabbed them in one bundle, all 8 20-foot sticks of that 1/4-inch rod. And I just grabbed it real tight, and I was like, oh, this sucks. But I grabbed one end and just walked to the shed. As soon as I got in the building, I just dropped them. I was like, no more. It's too hot. And I grabbed a cold bottle of water and just held that with my hand. It was hot. It was way hot. Just from the sun. You know, that sun, it's amazing. Amazing stuff, you know, right? Something like that. I don't know. Random, I know. Yeah, it was pretty crazy. Yeah. All right. Guys, we are just about done with this field. I'm very happy to be done with this field. I will be fast timing after I get done with this field. I'm going to go ahead and say I'm done. He's just going to let it run. I will be fast timing after I get done with this field. And if it's the next day of winter and my crops are ready, I think I'll go ahead and take them. Or I might let them ride. Because, you know, we do have other stages of growth. I might try to let them ride and see if we can melt off some of the snow. I don't think it's actually going to happen. The problem is going to be that there's more snow in the forecast. But that's 39, so that might actually melt. It might be rain instead of snow. Dude, that has raindrops in it right there, doesn't it? Okay. So, I don't know. I think I'm going to try to push it off as long as possible. And if there's more snow on the ground, then I'll probably have to use a semi-truck to help me harvest. Or not a semi, but a tractor running a semi. Anyway, we'll cross that bridge when we get there. How about that? Thank you guys so much for watching. Have a great rest of your day. And as always, toodles.